My wife secretly put our house in her name. Then I turned the tables on her. I always believed marriage was built on trust, until I found out my wife secretly put our house in her name without telling me. We'd been married for 6 years, split bills evenly, and agreed I'd cover the down payment while she handled more of the month-to-month stuff. It was supposed to be fair. But one day I suggested refinancing, and she got weirdly defensive. That was my first red flag. A few days later, I tried logging into the mortgage account and found myself locked out. When I called the company, the rep said I wasn't listed on the mortgage at all. That made no sense. I'd put down the initial payment. Turns out, Rachel had refinanced the house under her name without telling me. When I confronted her, she claimed it was just easier that way because she handled the bills. She swore it wasn't personal, but that was a lie. If it wasn't personal, why keep it a secret? I didn't yell or blow up. Instead, I calmly suggested we add my name back to the mortgage. The look on her face told me everything. She had no intention of ever doing that. She froze, made excuses, and tried to brush it off. That's when I knew this wasn't some oversight. She had planned this. She was preparing for something. I started digging. I found the original house documents showing I'd put down the full payment. Our joint bank statements clearly showed I had been contributing to monthly payments for years. Armed with that, I spoke to a lawyer. He didn't sugarcoat it. Rachel was setting herself up to take everything in a divorce. That night, I moved all my money out of our joint accounts. I froze every shared credit card and canceled every bill in my name. If she wanted to act like she owned everything, she could pay for it too. Then came the final piece. I checked our home security footage. Rachel hadn't been out with friends. She'd been meeting up with another guy. I went through her messages, emails, even her social media. She'd been seeing him for months. Worse, she was already talking to a divorce lawyer and spreading stories about how I was controlling to get ahead of the fallout. She wanted the house, the money, and a clean exit where she looked like the victim. But she messed up. I had everything. Proof of payments, footage of her cheating, and documents showing her secret refinance. My lawyer filed a financial claim before she could file for divorce. That gave me legal standing in the property regardless of whose name was on it. When the bills started bouncing and the credit cards stopped working, she came storming in, demanding answers. I didn't even look up. I just said, "Oh, I thought this was your house." She finally realized she wasn't in control anymore. I wasn't just going to let her take everything. She wanted a war. She was about to lose everything she tried to steal.